All right, we are live. What is up, everybody? Welcome. Today we are watching episode 3 of Star Wars The Acolyte, and we're just a few minutes away from the new episode premiering. So I just wanted to give a quick little recap of last week's premiere. We got to see a whole new era of the Star Wars universe, which is the High Republic era. This is 100 years before the Phantom Menace, and I thought the premiere was really good. I think the story is very interesting, and seeing Amadella Stangberg play twins, Asha and May, and it shows that they're at the center of this conspiracy where, May is an acolyte to a Sith Lord that we saw in episode 1, that basically they're going after all these Jedi because of a tragedy that happened between Asha and May. And it showed that, they lost their family because of the Jedi, and May is out for revenge, and she is basically killing all the Jedi. So yeah, it's very interesting to see this conspiracy and everything. Hey Velo, thank you so much for being here. So basically this whole story is being very interesting because, as we see, this is 100 years before the Phantom Menace. This is the end of the High Republic era. I think the characters so far are really good so far. Master Soul is probably my favorite character so far. I think he's like very slick as a Jedi and everything. Like the way he basically like how he fights his enemies is really cool and interesting. And seeing Vernestra Rao from the books making her live action debut is very interesting. And we also got to see some very interesting creatures and characters, but we also got to see some old locations that we know in Star Wars, like Coruscant. Like this was Coruscant in their prime, and yeah, it's very cool to see this kind of see Coruscant in a whole new light, where basically they're at their prime, and it's gonna be in seeing like what the Jedi were like during the High Republic era. But there is some interesting, basically some like apparently they're false and all that stuff. Hey, I'm doing good, Velo. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, so like apparently we don't know what the whole mystery is with why the Jedi were responsible for Asha and May's tragedy, but this is probably gonna be like the centerpiece of the whole season, and yeah, I can't wait to see what comes next. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Also at the end of episode 2, we got to see the twins seeing each other for the first time in a long time because they thought each of them were dead. So it's going to be very interesting to see like them coming face to face, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And, we saw Asha was basically Master Soul's former apprentice, but she left the Order a long time ago, and she was working with the Trade Federation. So she's now caught up in this conspiracy with her twin since she's out killing the Jedi. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what comes next. We're just 1 minute away from the newest episode premiering. Okay, it's now 9 o'clock. I think the episode is already out. So I'm just going to put the timer up on the screen. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just waiting to see if Disney Plus is up. Alright, here we go. Give me 1 second, people. Be patient. Alright, let's see if it's out and about. Okay, the new episode is out. Alright. Alright, we're going to get into the newest episode of The Acolyte. It's out right now, so we're just going to get started. And in about 60 seconds, we're going to start the episode. We're going to start in 50 seconds. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. All right, we're about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, it's about to begin. Brundock. Oh, we're in a flashback 16 years earlier. Wow. Oh. Hmm. Is that the Marion? Master Soul. I can't believe we just saw Dathomirian in this. Oh, that's their mother. Oh, so Jodie Turner Smith is their mother. Also, their other mother was a Dathomirian. Ooh. Hmm. Whoa. Ooh. And they really care about each other. And it really just shows like how different Osha and May are. So were they the first Sith that we see in a while? This would be very interesting. Like if they were the first Sith Force users in a long time during this era. Whoa. Ooh. It's Jedi. There they are. Oh, oh, that's a cool ship. That was a lolcat. Mm-mm. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, damn. My God. Oh. So May was always the bad one. Ooh. Oh my God. She's burning her own sister alive. Well, she's a smart one. She got out. Oh. Oh my God. Holy crap. Oh crap. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. They really are all dead. Oh, damn. Whew. She literally burned everything down. And Soul really cares about her. All right. That was episode 3 of The Acolyte. All right. Hold on a second. All right. All right, so there you have it, guys. That was episode 3 of Star Wars: The Acolyte. Wow, I didn't expect it to be a whole flashback episode, but yeah, this is very interesting indeed. Yeah, so we finally got some information about like what they were teasing in the last 2 episodes in the premiere. We now know who really started the fire that basically killed Osha and May's family, and basically May was the one who basically caused all the destruction and basically killed her mothers and everyone else around her. So yeah, so apparently it really showed like this is really their backstory. We finally got to see the backstory of Osha and May, like how they came to be. And the most intriguing thing that happened in this episode was with one of the mothers saying like, how would the Jedi find out how they were created? So like, since Osha and May never had a father, so they were basically created some way somehow. And like, if the Jedi found out like how like they were created, maybe it could cause a disturbance or whatever. Like it would be something really really bad. So like now it seems things are getting even more interesting and seeing about Osha and May and how they came to be. So like the Jedi have been aware of them, and it seems that there was a reason why May was going after all of them in the first episode, and they were the ones like she blamed them for basically tearing their family apart, and I think those themes are really relevant in this time, because there's a lot of families out there, they could blame other people for tearing other people's families apart, and I think it's very intriguing to see Star Wars tackle these kinds of themes. And yeah, it seems like it really showed from the beginning that May was really the bad twin all along. And that, she was, it's now been confirmed she was responsible for basically the splintering between, not only between them, but basically, she basically killed her whole family all just because, like in Star Wars, as we know, when someone is force sensitive, they can be taken away from their families, and it's seen that May was not pleased with it. It really showed that like she really wanted to be with her sister and keep them as a family unit between them and their mothers, and seeing May cause the fires was expected, but now it really showed like the opposites, like they're yin and yang, they're basically polar opposites from the beginning. We've seen that throughout this whole flashback episode, and it's going to be very interesting to see how all this plays out, because yeah, now it seems things are getting more interesting, and we'll hopefully see what comes next. We still have a lot more to see. Next week we got the new episode coming out, so now the big question is like, what are Osha and May? Like, how were they created? So like that's gonna be another big lingering question throughout the remainder of the season, possibly throughout the remainder of the series, hopefully. And also another big reveal is like finding out who this Sith is that May is being trained by. So yeah, it seems we got a lot in store. I think this was a solid flashback. I know there wasn't much, but I think overall as a character development story. I think they did really good job in explaining like Osha and May's backstory, and it seems like this is going to have a huge impact on the rest of the season. Like, now it's going to be interesting to find out like how are they created, and I think that's probably going to be one of the big questions that the season needs to answer. So, anyways, thank you all so much for being here. We will be back next week for episode 4, and I just want to say thank you for being here, and until then, may the force be with you, and I will see you all next week. Peace.